Muling nagbabalik ang nagbabagang hardcore action na dala ng pinakaunang collegiate sports league ng Pilipinas dito sa loob ng arena sa lungsod ng San Juan. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtutok ngayon sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action sa Ball Sky Cable Channel 167 at binabati din po namin ang lahat ng aming mga kapamilya na nanonood mula sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo sa pamamagitan ng The Filipino Channel. Ito po ang Season 91 ng NCAA. Dalawang exciting matches ang aming ihandog sa inyo ngayon, starting off with the Lyceum of the Philippines University taking on the 5-time defending champions San Beda College Red Lions, at sa ating pangalawang laban ating mapapanood ang unbeaten Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights putting their unbeaten slate on the line kontra sa San Sebastian College Recoletos. Mabuhay Pilipinas! Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Anton Rojas, at sa unang pagkakataon, makakasama ko ngayon as my analyst, ang aking dating teammate, ngayon coach na, Mix Bustos. Mix, great to be working with you for the first time.
Great to be working with you, Anton. It's really a privilege na magkasama tayo ngayon. Magandang hapon, NCAA fans, at sa lahat po ng mga kapamilya that are watching around the world.
At Mix, magandang bakbakan ang ating mapapanood sa ating unang laban sapagkat etong Lyceum winning for the first time nung nakaraang linggo kontra sa CSB. They want to maintain their winning ways. Samantala, sa kabilang panig naman, San Beda gusto makabangon matapos matalo sa unang pagkakataon ngayong season kontra sa Letran.
Nakita nga natin sa standings na nangunguna ang Perpetual Health Altas and Letran Knights with 4 wins and 3 wins respectively. Ang San Beda Red Lions are tied with the Ardalan Chiefs in 3 wins and 1 loss. Sapagkat ang Lyceum, nabanggit mga partner, they won against CSB last Tuesday. They now have 1 win and 2 losses.
Sinabi mo nga, nanalo ang Lyceum kontra sa CSB. It went down to the wire and Shaq Alanes really stepped up para sa kubanan ni Coach Topex Robinson sapagkat na-shoot niya ang huling 5 puntos sa laban na yon upang mabigay sa Lyceum ang kanilang unang panalo ngayong season.
Well, the bench of the Lyceum Pirates have been really big. Shaq Alanes, Noah Lugo, and Joseph Gabayni combined for 45 bench points out of 60. Or Anton, that is 75% of the production. Talagang quality minutes ang kanilang nilaro. They played under 25 minutes each, and Shaq Alanes has been big during that CSB game.
Yun siguro ang isa sa mga adjustments ni Coach Topex Robinson, bringing Joseph Gabayni from the bench para magkaroon pa ng second scoring punch ang Pirates. At it turned out well para kay Coach Topex Robinson sapagkat nanalo ang Lyceum sa unang pagkakataon. Pero mabigat ang kanilang pagsubok ngayong araw, Mix, sapagkat ang mga kalaban nila ay ang gutom na San Beda Red Lions na natalo sa unang pagkakataon kontra sa Letran nung nakaraang Webes. Mix, ano ba naging problema ng San Beda when they faced Letran?
Well, Anton, they struggled early. No? Naunahan sila ng guards and defense ng Letran Knights in the big three. Racal, Nambatak, and Mark Cruz. So as we see, Baser Amer scoring 10 points in that very talagang tragic injury. No? Sana naman makarecover siya kagad. Ice Reyes, 0 points and 2 steals. Raj Tonko with 7 points, and Dan Sara did not play that game. So out of the 13 assists by the San Beda, ironically, hindi sila nagtamo ng assist doon. So it was the pressure and choking defense of Letran, and they really couldn't get their game going.
Talagang nahirapan sila dahil sa pagkawala ni Baser Amer na na-injure sa second quarter. Gaya na sinabi mo, Mix, Dan Sara was suspended for that game. So nagkulang talaga sila sa point guards. Pero marami tayong pwedeng pag-usapan ngayon dito sa ating laban, Mix. At kung gusto nyo sumali sa aming discussion, you can join us via your social media accounts. Just tweet us and include the hashtag NCAA Season 91 or the hashtag LPU vs SBC. At syempre, makakasama din natin at courtside ang ating kasamang si Siege Tantenko. You can also ask her some questions as well. So, Mix, handa na lahat para sa ating unang bakbakan. Ito ang ika-4 na linggo ng NCAA Season 91. San Beda versus Lyceum. Bakbakan na.
Bakbakan na, Anton.
Pero bago yon, mag-selfie muna tayo. Kuya, kunan mo naman kami. Sama kayo.
Selfie. Sama kayo.
Woo! San Beda, Lyceum, handa na kilabas ang galing sa aming pagbabalik dito lang sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Pinoy Flyme Arena here in San Juan, powered by Bostic. for our first of 2 senior matches in your season 91 of the NCAA. Let us meet first the LPU Pirates. Point guard number 4, Richmond Suma. The on-guard number 5, Mark Malabanan. At center number 10, Joseph Gapaini. Power forward number 18, Jeff Bulawan. And at forward number 6, Wilson Baltasar. Head coach of the Pirates is Topex Robinson. And now the starting five of the 5-time champions, San Beda Red Lions. On guard number 4, Yusei Koga. Point guard number 11, Roldan Sana. Center number 10, Ola Angelo. Forward number 16,
Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok ngayon sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Starting lineups para sa dalawang kubunan, Richmond Sunga, Mark Malabanan, Joseph Gabaini, Jeff Bulawan at Wilson Baltazar para sa Pirates. Para naman sa Red Lions, we have Yusei Koga, Dan Sara, Ola Deogun, Art de la Cruz at syempre si Michael Sorella. Very unpredictable talaga, Migs, ang estilo nitong si Coach Topex Robinson. You never know who he's going to bring in as a starter. So unang pagkakataon, Migs, Jeff Bulawan starting ngayong season 91 at si Joseph Gabaini once again reinserted to the starting lineup of Coach Topex Robinson. Ano ang basa mo dito?
Well, Jeff Bulawan has been really producing off the bench for Coach Topex. No? Nakausap nga natin siya kanina and he really trusts his players. It doesn't matter kung ano na-produce mo sa practice or last game. He sees the strength in his players. So, an adjustment for Jeff Bulawan here, I think he's really gonna do good.
At speaking of Jeff Bulawan, siya ang unang tumira dito sa Lyceum Pirates. Bitin nga lang yung shot attempt nitong si Bulawan. Ito naman ang sagot ng San Beda, Michael Sorella. Masyado malakas, napulot ni Richmond Sunga ang bola. Pangalawang pagkakataon para sa Lyceum. Wilson Baltazar. Steady performance from him so far and he knocks down the first basket of the game.
That was a good pick setup by Joseph Gabaini. Medyo nag-overplay yung tao doon ng guard and then he was able to make that shot.
Yun talaga, Mix, ang role nitong si Wilson Baltazar. He is one of the best shooters sa kumparan ni Coach Topex Robinson. Samantala, Arthur de la Cruz shooting over Jeff Bulawan. Mukhang maganda ang matchup na to, Jeff Bulawan kontra Arthur de la Cruz, Mix.
Yes, Art de la Cruz has been really doing well para sa kanyang kupunan. He will be complemented by now the starting Ola Adiogun.
Ola Adiogun starting for the second time ngayong season para kay Coach Jamay Karin after coming off the bench in the first 2 games. Yusei Koga umatake, Adiogun hindi nakuha ang bola. Pirates umaarangkada. Wilson Baltazar going all the way.
Good fast break attempt there by the Lyceum Pirates. 3-on-1 break. They capitalized on the trailing big guys and mag-isa lang si Art de la Cruz doon. Nag-alangan si Art doon so nakuha ni Baltazar yung layup na yan.
Dan Sara nagbabalik para sa kupunan ng San Beda pagkatapos ng isang 1-game suspension. And Roldan Sara was telling me that he was suspended for 1 game because he hit Pascua using his forearm in the previous matchup. This fast play of the game is brought to you by Smart Live, the Smart Life. That is Wilson Baltazar para sa panig ng Lyceum. Sunga, na-recover ang bola. Tumira, bitin. Adiogun with the rebound.
And speaking of Dan Sara, Antonio, with the absence of Paser Amer, he is the one expected to step up and fill in his shoes.
Update kay Baseramer, namamaga pa ang kanyang kanang balikat which he re-injured in their last game against Letran. Sunga, forward pass, Gabaini, binangga ni Michael Sorella.
As Coach Topex mentioned earlier in the dugout, Anton, it's just important for them to match up with San Beda's talent and clearly they're showing it in the early part of the game.
Maganda ang simula ng Lyceum. Lamang sila 4-0. Ngayon naman, puntaan natin ang ating kasamang si Siege Tantenko.
Yes, underdogs mang may tuturing ang Lyceum Pirates kontra sa San Beda Red Lions. Sila yung underdogs na masarap suportahan. Malapit sila sa isa't isa at malapit sila sa kanilang coach. Alam niyo bang asset dito ang perspective ni Coach Robert Robinson bilang isang manlalaro. Sabi niya, I want to give my team freedom to be thinking players and I want to give everyone on the team opportunities to score and do their best. Aminado siyang risky ang ganitong approach na hindi aggressive sa pagka-coach. Ngunit sabi niya, he hopes it pays off. At alam niyo ba, maging si Coach Mike ng San Beda Red Lions, sinabing you may not see it in Lyceum's rankings right now, but they're a very deliberate, dangerous team. May lalabas kaya nila ang kanilang galing ngayong hapon na ito. Abangan natin, Anton, Nick.
Maraming salamat, Siege Tantenko. Excellent report. Sinabi nga ni Coach Jamaica rin na hindi niya ina-underestimate itong Lyceum. He believes that they've been doing well so far. At kitang-kita naman yan sa developments dito sa Season 91 because they were in it against Arellano and they also had a chance to win against Perpetual in their first 2 losses.
Hindi lang ang San Beda ang may thinking ng gano'n. No? Any team, di ba? Lyceum struggled for the first 2 games, finally getting their win last game. And they're really a team to watch out for, Anton.
Siyempre, pag ikaw ang 5-time defending champion, meron ka ng napakalaking target sa likod. At ito si Ola Diogun, kinalabaw ang mga Pirates sa ilalim. This strong move of the game is brought to you by Smart. Live the Smart Life. Ola Diogun playing in his final season. Migs, ano ang nararamdaman ng isang player when he's playing in his final year? And as a coach, syempre, you feel a little bit compelled to give him that playing time to be able to go out with a bang.
Well, syempre, no, it's all about transition. Knowing that Art De La Cruz and Ola Adiogun are playing their final years, at the same time, kailangan mo na rin i-expose or pahinugin mo rin yung mga mas batang players mo. And I talked to Ola earlier, yun naman ang kanyang ginagawa. He's just leading by example. Nakwento nga niya na napapagalitan minsan yung teammates niya. He's just the kuya, no? Na talagang ginagabayan niya ang kanyang mga young big men to do better.
Samantala, Arthur De La Cruz, who is having an MVP type year so far, has 4 points in the game at may kasama pang 4 na rebounds. Arthur De La Cruz sa aming pagbabalik will shoot the bonus free throw. Huwag po kayong alis. Magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 91. Ilabas ang galing. Inyo pong napapanood ang NCAA Season 91. Handog sa inyo ng ABS-CBN Sports. Last July 16, nakamit ng Lyceum ang kanilang unang panalo kontra sa CSB. The final score was 72-69. At gaya ng sinabi ko, Shaq Alanes was the hero in the end game, scoring the final 5 points in that matchup against the Blazers.
What was the key difference there? Ang kanilang free throw shooting on 63% from that 4.5 meter line. At napakalaking bagay nun to convert for Lyceum. As we see, the locals really led the way in Shaq Alanes, Noah Lugo, and Joseph Cabay.
Para sa labang ito, hindi maglalaro si Victor Gijol. He suspended for 1 game for throwing a closed fist kay J.R. Ontenco ng CSB Blazers. Samantala, patuloy ang pag-init ng Lyceum dito sa simula ng ating laban. Malabanan, knocking down a triple. At ito na ang ating mga kasama sa social media. Mark Arellano, sabi niya, kera to, LPU vs SBC. Maraming salamat, Mark, sa iyong pagtutok sa aming ABS-CBN Sports coverage. Lugo, pinasok na ni Coach Topex Robinson, and Coach speaks highly of this young point guard mix.
Yes, Noah Lugo really delivering for his team, no? Siyempre coming from that big performance. Kung ikaw si Coach Topex, talagang tataas ang kumpiyansa mo sa kanya. No? He really wants to bring out the strength in his players, and he, not only for Lugo, for all of his players as well.
Lugo had 16 points, his best performance so far dito sa NCAA sa kanyang young collegiate career. Yusei Koga, umatras muna. Naghahanap ng kakampi, pinasa kay Arthur De La Cruz. 9-7 ang ating talaan. Lamang ang San Beda College. Pinasa sa loob. Adiogun over Embida.
Good post moves there by Adiogun. He was just patient. He caught the ball. Hindi na inisip kagad yung shot niya. And he saw that he overpowered his opponent right there.
San Beda gumagamit ng full court pressure. And that's something we normally see mix from the second unit of the Red Lions. Pero dito sa larong ito, nakita natin, itong first unit, pumipress na rin.
It's evident that Coach Jamaic wants to start out with a bang. No, hindi pwede na mag-antayin yung second unit para mag-pressure. If he knows that his second unit can do it, what more na mas magagawa ng first unit na yun?
Samantala, Roldan Sara, unang puntos dito sa labang ito. Coming off that one-game suspension. Arthur De La Cruz, floater in the lane. Masyadong malakas. Dan Sara, tinapik sa kakampi pero may foul.
Normally, Anton, Art De La Cruz makes that floater jumper. Parang ano na trademark move din, especially off the fast break.
Nakita nga natin, medyo maraming dinagdag si Arthur De La Cruz sa kanyang laro. Ngayong NCAA season 91, he has that running floater. He has that triple threat position. And syempre, yung kanyang coast-to-coast dribbling, yun yung pinaka-nakakagulat kay Arthur De La Cruz ngayong season 91.
Yes, that has been the emphasis. No? Ang pinaghahandaan nga niya to, syempre mag-graduate na siya. And he just recognizes the defense kapag nagpe-press ang kalaban. Importante na maibaba niya yung bola, especially wala si Paser Amer. He has to help the spot of the guards.
Yusei Goga, nagpakawala ng 3, bitin. Shaq Alanes, pinasok na ni Coach Topex Robinson. Turnaround jumper is good para kay Jesper Ayaay.
Same thing with Lyceum, applying that full court pressure para ma-pressure din ang Red Lions.
Pirates sinasabayan ang depensa. Yun nga, sabi mo, yung full court pressure nitong San Beda. Ito yung pag-post ni Ola Adeogon sa kanyang Instagram. He celebrated his birthday a day before their game against Letran. And although hindi sila pinalad sa laban na yun, Ola Adeogon moving forward and scoring big so far dito sa larong ito. Mix, meron na siyang 8 puntos.
Yes, that's what you will expect from a veteran big. No? Hindi importante magpainit muna. He knows his role in the court. He knows na siya ang aasahan sa big spot na yun. And he has to produce right away.
Tsaka nasa kanya talaga yung advantage. May kita natin, Ola Adeogon, 6'8". Ang kanyang katunggali, G. Embida, only 6'5". Pero eto, gumamit ng screen si Yusei Goga. And the screen, who else did it come from? Ola Adeogon.
What's good about Ola is he does everything. No? And as we see that great move right there.
Grabe yung ginawa ni Shaq Alanes. Binangga na nga ni Ola, na-absorb pa niya yung contact, naipasok pa niya yung tira.
And that is very unexperienced by Shaq Alanes. Walang takot na talagang drive sa basket na yun.
Panoorin natin muli itong atake ni Yusei Goga. Zumizigzag na parang nasa Cannon Road lang. At ito naman ang sagot ni Shaq Alanes. Sumabay ka ba, Ola? Inyo pong napapanood ang NCAA Season 91. Ngayon naman, Mix, balikan natin itong much talked about win ng Letran kontra sa San Beda. Were you surprised with what happened in this game?
Well, at first, I didn't expect it to be this type of ball game. I was surprised because I watched this game on the television, and it was a big second and third quarter. We see Letran outscoring San Beda 31-18, and it was just Letran all the way, you know, with their defense leading to their offense. At the same time, the Red Lions really couldn't get their flow.
Arthur De La Cruz was one of the few bright spots para sa San Beda sa laro ngayon. As I mentioned, he's been having an MVP type of season. He's leading the MVP race ahead of Bright Aqueti and Earl Scotty Thompson. Number 2 in scoring, number 2 in rebounding, and number 3 in terms of assists. Yan ang mga numero na dinadala ni Arthur De La Cruz dito sa season 91.
That is expected if you're Art De La Cruz, no? Senior player, really doing it for his teammates. He wants to lead it by example, and he wants his fellow big men na kumbaga sundan yung kanyang footsteps and to always do good in every performance.
Nasa penalty na itong San Beda College at syempre pag ang binabantayan mo ang isang Ola Adeogon, napakahirap niyan, lalo na pag ikaw ay merong size disadvantage. Ola Adeogon, just a handful for anybody here in the NCAA.
It's really a challenge guarding him, no? If you're just the opposing team, you cannot defend him one-on-one. It's not going to be solved that way. It has to be through team defense, sagging down, switching up, rotating where you should be, and you just want to slow him down.
Ito ang huling taon ni Ola Adeogun, a 3-time NCAA champion. Ayan, si Dan Sara. Matagal nang kasama sa San Pedro community, especially back during his days as a San Pedro Red Cub. Pasok ang dalawang free throws ni Ola Adeogun na meron ng 10 puntos. At papalitan muna siya ni Donald Tangwa na tubong Cameroon.
Donald Tangwa also a good reserve for Coach Jamaica. He's really proving his worth, even though he's mas less ang kanyang experience compared to Ola, but he's really showing signs of brilliance sa season na ito.
Shaq Alanes umatake, sumalbal ni Donald Tangwa. Nakabawi si Tangwa para kay Ola. Jeramer Cabanag scoops it up, pero may moving pick mula kay Tangwa.
Offensive foul number 14, Donald
19-11. After a strong start, Migs, medyo umalat ang opensa ng LPU, pero silipin muna natin itong hirit ni Joe Ocampo. Go Pirates! Ayan, proud alumnus daw siya. Maraming salamat, Joe, sa iyong pag-tweet sa amin dito. At keep the tweets coming. Just include the hashtag NCAA Season 91 and the hashtag LPU/SBC.
Speaking of Lyceum offense, they now have 5 turnovers in the first quarter. So talagang malaki ang nagagawa ng depensa ng San Beda.
Lyceum is currently on a 3-game losing streak against San Beda dito sa NCAA. Donald Tangwa, mintis ang kanyang hook shot. Rebound, Lyceum. Hindi nakatingin si Joseph Gabayni. Granville Tongko. Stops, pops, and connects somehow.
Raj Tongko is really a prize acquisition kumbaga para sa San Beda. He can really fill his spot well and do well on yung kanyang trabaho.
Isa na namang produkto mula sa San Beda Red Cubs basketball program. Coach Topex Robinson, who took over the coaching position 4 months ago, very animated.
At the line, Joseph Gabayni.
At ito, Lacaste Santos, pinasok na ni Coach Topex Robinson. Sabi nga ni Siege sa kanyang report kanina, he gives the freedom to his players to play their game. At kung player ka ni Coach Topex, kailangan lagi kang ready because you never know when he's gonna bring you in.
Yes, no. Coach Topex recognizes what you can do inside, di ba? So, alam niya kung anong kaya mong gawin, alam hindi mo kayang gawin. So, and he will exploit those strengths at ilalagay ka na doon para ikaw, as a player, ay mag-excel.
Samantala, Joseph Gabayni, naipasok ang kanyang unang puntos dito sa larong ito. He's been averaging a double-double here in the NCAA. 11 points per game and 10.3 rebounds per game. Inside pass, Donald Tangwa with a basket.
Good job there by Donald Tangwa. Just showing his patience. Nakita na si Gabayni doon. And he just showed his strength, no? Para makamit yung shot niya.
Cabanag, naagawan si Shaq Alanes, and De La Cruz rewards him for his effort. Jeramer Cabanag. Ice Reyes, known as a defensive guard during his days as an Ateneo Blue Eaglet, coming up with a steal, and it leads to a basket mula kay Donald Tangwa.
With the Lyceum Pirates, you must relax on your press breaks. Nakaraming fast break opportunities na yan. Points of turnovers with the Beda Red Lions. Just relax, just play your half-court sets well, and para hindi lumaki ang lamang na ito.
Medyo pamilyar ang pinapakitang depensa ng San Beda ngayon, Migs. I'm sure you're very familiar with it, Coach Jamaica rin. You've coached against him during your days with De La Salle Zobel. At nakita natin sa dulo ng quarter na ito, ginagamit niya yung kanyang full court pressure. Pag-uusapan pa natin yan ng gusto sa second quarter. At sa pagpapatuloy ng ating laro, LPU started off hot. They led 4-0 pero biglang nabuhay ang San Beda. Lalo na itong si Ola Adeogun San Beda leading Lyceum 27-14 sa dulo ng first quarter. Ito po ang NCAA Season 91, ilabas ang galing. Iyan niyo pong napapanood ang NCAA Season 91 dito lang sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action at ang paboritong segment ang karamihan sa ating mga kasama dito sa ABS-CBN Sports Panel. Smile, you're on cam. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga NCAA fans na nandito ngayon sa arena sa lungsod ng San Juan. At Don Ross po, kasama si Minx Bustos at syempre at courtside kasama rin natin si Siege Tantenko. Ang ating talaan 27-14. Minx, ano ba nangyari sa Lyceum? Bakit biglang nahirapan sila sa pag-press ng San Beda?
Well, it was the Red Lions' aggressiveness. Talagang gutom sila to get those turnovers by the Pirates. And we see they're leading now 13 points out of their turnovers.
Yun nga ang bilang ng points off turnovers nitong San Beda, 13, gaya na sinabi mo. And, we were talking about the way that double fist, full court pressure of Coach Jamai Karin bothers the offense of the opposing team. Mix, you're very familiar with that.
Yes, no, as an assistant for the juniors program against Ateneo, talagang that has been very evident ever since the days of sila Jai Reyes, Wami Johnson, David Enrique. Coach Jamaic will really bring out the best. Talagang bubunutin kanya para makapag-produce defensively.
Maraming salamat sa inyong mga tweets. Thank you, Patricia. At syempre, from Michael naman, kahit umuulan, mainit ang aksyon sa loob ng San Juan Arena, must watch. Maraming salamat, Michael, sa iyong panonood ngayon sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action. San Beda also playing more as a team with 5 assists. Lyceum just 2. And Baser Amer is not playing in this game again. Namamaga pa rin ang kanyang kanang balikat. Pero naniniwala si Coach Jamai Karin na makakabalik si Baser ngayong season sa NCAA. It's just a matter of waiting for the swelling to go down.
Well, we just hope for Baser to get back right away. Huwag niyang madiliin at hope he gets well soon.
Baser also playing in his final season, so you can only think about what's going through his mind right now. Siyempre, gusto niya makapag-graduate as a champion. Balikan natin ang ating kasamang si Siege Tantenko. Siege?
Yes, Don, kasama ko ngayon si Mr. Alfonso Braceler, who has been watching San Beda basketball since he was 6 years old. That's 60 years of basketball. At alam niyo ba, since retiring 10 years ago, he has not missed a single live game. Sir, bakit tayo nanonood live?
Well, I like watch basketball live because it pumps my adrenaline and keeps me young. It's my way of lending support to my alma mater.
Sir, do you have a favorite player of today's roster?
Well, my favorite players here for this year are Art de la Cruz, Acelamer, Dan Sara, Ola Odiogo.
How do you feel about Baser Amer's injury? Do you think he'll be able to come back?
Well, Baser is wounded, and a wounded lion is ferocious. I expect Baser to come back in the second round, and he is going to give everybody a serious win.
Thank you very much. Good luck in today's game. Alam niyo ba, sa tingin niyo, makakabalik si Baser at ipapakita niya ang lakas ng San Beda Red Lions? Tingin niyo, Anton, Nick?
Maraming salamat, Siege. Basta ako, yung sinabi ni Sir Alfonso, hindi ko makakalimutan yon. Sabi na, a wounded lion is ferocious.
Tama, no. Talagang tatatak sa'yo yun di ba? Big words.
And I see Sir Alfonso all the time here in the NCAA. He's one of those super fans talaga na hindi tumitigil sa kanyang pagsuporta sa kanyang alma mater.
And if you're the San Beda Red Lions in the community, of course, you would want to have those types of alumnus behind your side. Talaga nakasuporta sa'yo all the way, manalo, matalo, umaraw, umulan.
Ito yung botch dunk attempt kanina ni Jem Bulawan. Montik na. Pero napaganda pa Mix kasi napulot ni Wilson Baltazar yung bola at naipasok niya ang kanyang tres.
Yes, for Jeb Bulawan, no? Okay lang yung missed dunk attempt na yun. That is creating a statement to the San Beda defense. And fortunately for Baltazar, he made that three.
Gabayni turns, fires, Mintis. Bulawan, ginamit ang kanyang energy para maagaw ang bola kay Ola Adeogon. Adeogon apologizing to the bench. Bulawan. Tumira sa labas. Jeff Bulawan.
Another offensive rebound by the Lyceum.
At ito na naman si Jeff Bulawan. Muntik na namang makakuha ng offensive rebound. Baseramer, rather Dan Sara, umaarangkada. Masyado malakas yung tira ni Ola Adeogun. Gabayni.
Too much dribbling there by Joseph Gabayni. So, he recognized the fast break. Medyo nataranta siya doon. That's why he committed that traveling infraction.
Grabe yung bilis ng pace dito sa simula ng ating second quarter. Back and forth, razzle-dazzle action as we see the General, Romel Adupol, big man coach para sa kubaran ni Coach Topex Robinson. Sorella, tumira mula sa kanto. Wala. Bulawan, nearly lost the basketball. Bulawan, pinasa kay Embida, who goes all the way. Masyadong malakas. Michael Sorella, able to finish.
It's just about transition defense for the Lyceum Pirates. They have to convert on that as well.
14 na ang kalamangan ng Sunbeda. Magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 91. Balikan natin itong fast break attack ng Sunbeda Red Lions. De La Cruz to Michael Sorella. This fast play of the game is brought to you by Smart Live, the Smart Life. Ito na ang pinakamalaking kalamangan mix para sa kupunan ng Sunbeda. Michael Sorella scoring his first field goal at Diogun in double digits with 10.
Yes, as I was saying earlier, the transition defense by the Lyceum Pirates. When they make a shot or they turn it over, dapat lahat yan bumaba kasi Sunbeda is known for their skill and talent. So kahit sinong mag-finish ng fast break dyan, high ang probability to convert on their offense.
JP Mendoza was supposed to play one more year para sa Sunbeda. Unfortunately, hindi na siya umabot sa age limit. Kaya naman sinama na lang ni Coach Jamaica rin si JP sa kanyang coaching staff.
For former players, it's really nice, diba, for them to serve back to where they came from, like JP Mendoza. Even though he wasn't able to play, talagang nandun yung puso niya eh. Talagang gusto niyang tumulong kasi malaki rin ang naitulong sa kanya ng Sunbeda.
At syempre, meron ding mga ibang players, dating players ng Sunbeda, nakasama rin sa coaching staff ni Coach Jamaica rin, gaya ni Ford Araw, who was a very dominating big man in high school. Michael Sorella, Inte Santira, Pirates, rumarachata na. Tumira sa labas, Lugo, bitin. Ola Diogun with a rebound. Michael Sorella, hindi na kompleto yung eye in the sky play. Babalik ang bola dito sa Lyceum.
Sorry partner, muntik yun, no? Hindi lang na-convert ni Sorella yung alley-oop attempt. Pero again, transition defense, you have to go down. Kailangan set ang defense mo para makatapat sa Red Lions team na ito.
Scramble for the loose ball. Napulot ni Lugo ang bola. Pinasa sa baseline. Masyado malakas yung tira ni Bulawan. Embida with a putback.
With the second chance effort by Embida, he didn't give up even though Sorella and Adeogun were there.
Both coaches, Migs, we talked to them before the game. They stressed the importance of the 50-50 balls.
Yes, no, kasi yung 50-50 balls na yan, either way, sabihin natin loose ball or rebound attempt, they just have to outwork each other, no, para more chances, more possession, more chances of making a basket.
JV Mocon in the game para kay Coach Jamaica rin. Arthur De La Cruz nagbabalik rin para sa kanyang kupunan. Shaq Alanes, so far just 2 points, the leading scorer para sa Lyceum, averaging 17 points per game. Siya nakatao dito kay Yusei Goga. De La Cruz pumoposte. Inaatrasan ng kanyang defender. Pinasa sa kanto. Dan Sara stepping on the sideline.
If you're the Lyceum, Antono, 21 to 36, 4 minutes left, kaya mo pang ibaba tong lamang na to eh. Konting possessions lang naman ang kailangan lang mag-execute on their offense, and they should really go down, no, on defense and avoid those turnovers like that one.
Lyceum was also trailing by as many as 7 kontra sa CSB, but they did not give up. They stuck with it. At yun ang ninanais nilang gawin dito sa labang ito. 4 na puntos na ang naitatala nitong si Lugo. 13 ang kalamangan ng Red Lions. Pinasa sa ilalim. Double team comes. Mananatili ang bola dito sa panig ng Red Lions.
They're really sagging off, no? Kumbaga sina-sandwich ni Bulawan and Embida itong si Adiogun kasi height disadvantage nga naman. So you have to prevent that high percentage shot in na pwedeng makamit ng Adiogun.
Nag-isip ng 3 beses si Noah Lugo sa tirang yon. Thought about shooting, passing, and then shooting again on the last second. Pero ito, 4 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the first half. Inbounds play. Hindi pumasok yung baseline fadeaway ni Ranville Tongko. Lugo floats it up and in.
I like the energy of Noah Lugo coming in. No? He can defend, he can provide some offense. And 4 points na siya and it's now only an 11-point lead.
Medyo deceiving kasi ang pangangatawan nitong si Noah Lugo at aminado naman si Coach Topex Robinson. He describes Lugo as a wide-bodied guard but his basketball IQ is very high. Kaya naman meron siyang playing time dito sa Lyceum. Bulawan with the rebound. Adiogun, pinasa kay De La Cruz, balik kay Mocon. Mocon scores! 38-25. Lugo, umikot. Lugo, bitin. Counter steal. Lugo to Embida. Bothered by Adiogun.
I really like how Noah Lugo is playing. Ika nga ni Coach Topex or na hindi naman kailangan na talagang kung ano yung what you can do in the court. Ang importante lang is yung what you can bring and your strengths. And Noah Lugo, simple lang naman ang ginagawa niya eh. He makes his shot, he gets the rebounds, and really a great presence for the Pirates.
And he is now tasked to set up the offense para sa Lyceum Pirates. Threading the needle, Noah Lugo! And he's able to score again.
What a great shot by Noah Lugo, really providing that run for the Pirates.
8 na ang puntos ng rookie point guard ng Lyceum na si Noah Lugo. Lyceum down by 11.
Narito tayo ngayon sa San Juan Arena at mamayang halftime mapapanood natin ang San Beda Pep Rally. Makita natin kung gaano kasaya maging dada. Sabay-sabay natin panoorin. Anton, Nick?
Abangan natin yan, Siege. Maraming salamat sa iyong mga updates at courtside. Again, if you guys have any questions, pero kayong gustong malaman, or you just want to say something about the game, tweet us, include the hashtag NCAA Season 91 and hashtag LPU vs SBC. At partner, batiin natin ang ating kasamang si Coach Hammer.
Coach
Martin
Hammer!
Antonio, nanonood ngayon.
Coach Hammer.
Coach Martz, I hope you're doing well despite the weather. I hope you're doing fine taking care of your Lola at home. We wish her the best. Samantala, Arthur De La Cruz, meron ng 11 puntos. Shep Bulawan, another dunk attempt. Nabitin lang, pero he'll take the 2 points.
2 minutes left, 11 points trailing behind. You must love how the sequence for the last few possessions have been for the Pirates. Efficiency lang yan, and it's all about converting.
40-29 ang ating talaan. Lyceum trying to maintain their energy. Fade away. Bulawan is able to convert.
Good turnaround there. Turnaround shot there by Bulawan. He was just patient of the post move. Unfortunately, he got that end one.
Maraming nabibigyang pagkakataon ngayon si Jem Bulawan sa kanyang first start. Nabigay ni Coach Topex Robinson. That strong move of the game is brought to you by Smart Live, the Smart Life. Iba rin yung feeling, no, Mix, kapag sa unang pagkakataon, nabigyan ka ng starting opportunity dahil itong si Jeb Bulawan medyo nasanay na rin sa role niya coming off the bench.
Well, for Jem Bulawan, no, he must be thrilled. Ibig sabihin, ganun yung tiwala ng coaching staff sa kanya na mag-start. Though, he is comfortable with his off-the-bench position, but getting that start, it must be really something good. Ibig sabihin, you're motivated to do well for your team.
And speaking of motivation, hirit ni Raj Tonko, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Keyword, learn.
That is true, partner. No? For that veteran loss, learn is something that you have to go through.
At nakausap nga natin si Coach Jamaica rin before this game at medyo nagulan tayo sa sinabi niya, Mix, dahil sinabi niya na they're not going to forget about that loss kontra sa Letran. They want to put it in their hearts. And I guess that's their way of motivating themselves para makabawi ngayon.
Well, for them, it's a wake-up call, no? Hindi, fortunate sila na nangyari yun early in the season. And ika nga ni Coach Jamaica, you really put to heart because you don't want those types of things to happen again.
Kaya naman, ito, maganda ang simula ng Red Lions roaring out the gates, leading by 9, 40-31 kontra dito sa Lyceum. Shaq Alanes, cross-court pass dito kay Jesper Ayayay. Bulawan gets it at the top of the key. Handoff para kay Alanes. Alanes, changing his mind in mid-air, naagaw ng San Beda. Koga, ginamit ang screen ni Tangwa. Koga, umikot, pinasa kay De La Cruz, pinalik kay Koga, masyado malakas. Scramble for the loose ball, napulot ni Tangwa. Tangwa, tumira, pitid, rebound, Lyceum.
That was a better defensive play there by the Lyceum. They prevented the Red Lions even for those second chance opportunities.
Ngayon naman, Pirates, binibigyan nila ng chance itong si Shaq Alanes to get going pero naagaw ng San Beda ang bola. Koga, drop pass, Cedillo, too strong. De La Cruz puts it up and in.
Good recognition there by Arthur De La Cruz. No? Nakita niya that he had two guys running off the fast break and fortunately he was there for that rebound.
Bulawan, pinasa kay Alanes, all day to fire. Mintis. Koga, lead pass. Masyadong malakas yung pinasa ni Yusei Koga. Hindi nahabol ni Raj Tonko. Let's take a look at this last sequence. Pinasa sa loob, nasa pole. Itong si Gabay ni Siko. Eksakto sa panga. Ola Adeogun.
I wouldn't say it's intentional kasi malaki talaga yung build ni Ole. So for him to make that kind of move, nagkataon lang na nandun si Gabani.
Adeogun unable to get himself going sa second quarter matapos maka-score ng 10 puntos sa unang yugto ng ating laro. Kalahating minuto na lang ang nalalabi dito sa ating first half. Jesper Ayaay, isa sa mga rookies ng Lyceum, calling out the play. Wilson Baltazar, fade away is good. 9 points in the game para kay Wilson Baltazar. Huling pagkakataon para sa San Beda. Bradville Tonko, masyado malakas yung tinira. Scramble for the loose ball. Babalik ang bola sa panig ng Lyceum. 1.4 remaining in the first half.
Unfortunately for Lyceum, they have no more timeouts. You can still set up a play here with 1.4 seconds remaining.
You have Ayaay on the floor, Malabanan on the floor, Gabayni and Wilson Baltazar. The trigger man is Jeb Bulawan. Sino ang papasahan niya? It's a football pass up ahead. At babalik pa ang bola sa San Beda.
If that ball was tapped by a Lyceum Pirate, the inbound would have been quarter court dun sa kabila. Pero kung hindi, baseline inbound pa rin yun. And it looks like it wasn't touched. So Anton, baseline inbound by the Red Lions with still 1.4 remaining.
Kaya naman, ang adjustment ni Coach Jamaica rin, Ola Adeogun returning to the game. Kailangan bantayan ng Pirates yung knockout play sa ilalim.
Must watch the big man there. Quick pass and quick shot lang ang kinakailangan.
Dan Sara will throw the inbounds pass. Sara, lob pass, masyado malakas para kay Ola Adeogun. Nag-uusap sila ngayon. Sabi ni Ola, kulang sa timing. Panoorin natin ang mga highlights ng second quarter. Great move by Wilson Baltazar. At ito yung fast break attack ng Red Lions. Nauuna ngayon, 42-33 at the half. Ito po, Season 91 ng NCAA. Ilabas ang galing. At the half, ang ating talaan 42-33. Pabor sa five-time defending champion San Beda College Red Lions as they lead the Lyceum of the Philippines University. At sa lahat ng mga PLDT Home and Smart subscribers, you can enjoy entertainment everywhere with the country's biggest selection of videos on demand from iFlix. Just visit iflix.com and start your complimentary 14-day trial today. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok ngayon sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Anton Rojas kasama si Mix Bustos, and the story of the first half has been the defense of the five-time defending champion San Beda. Nalimitahan nila ang scoring ng top 2 scorers ng Lyceum. Shaq Alanes averaging 17 points this season, only 2 points. Joseph Gabayni averaging 11 points per game, just 1 point, walang field goals. Mix, ano ba ginagawa ng Lyceum para mahirapan, ng San Beda para mahirapan ang Lyceum dito sa larong ito?
Muli ka nga, sabi mo nga doon, it's all about the defense. And as we see, starter points, they're leading 32-14, and credit that to Ola Adeogun and Art De La Cruz, Ola scoring with 10, Art already with 13 and 11. No, bench points though, medyo mas lamang ang Lyceum sa aspect na yan, 19-10. But the story of the first half is the turnovers by the Lyceum Pirates. They committed 17 turnovers and gave up, that is 19 points, 19 turnover points sa San Beda, while Lyceum really didn't capitalize on that aspect as they only got 4 points of turnovers.
Napakabigat talaga ng pinakita ng starters ng San Beda, and we see kung saan nanggagaling yung karamihan ng puntos ng Red Lions. Mix talagang in the paint.
Yes, in the paint. No? Lamang sila dyan sa aspect na yan, 32-18. And of course, Ola Adeogun, Donald Tangkua, and Art De La Cruz leading the way. And as we see, perimeter point, pero lamang ang Lyceum sa aspect na yan, 14-7.
Number 2 sa buong liga ang San Beda pagdating sa points in the paint. They're averaging 47.3 points in the paint per game. Ito yung mga top scorers ng Lyceum. Lugo leading the way, Migs, with 8 points.
Lugo was very instrumental in that mini run by the Lyceum. No? They were down 21-36 and he scored 8 points. Nakakuha pa siya ng foul kanina, and Wilson Baltazar starting off hot early pero hindi na masyadong nasundan yon, and Jeb Bulawan with 4 points.
Para naman sa panig ng Red Lions, usual suspects, De La Cruz and Adeogun leading the way.
Very nice, no? If you're Art De La Cruz, 13 and 11 early in 20 minutes of action. Ola Adeogun, 10 points and 5 rebounds, and Dan Sara with 5 points and 3 rebounds.
Danan lahat para sa ating second half. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action sa Ball Sky Cable Channel 167, at nais din po namin batiin ang lahat ng aming mga kababayan na nanonood sa pamamagitan ng The Filipino Channel. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. At Don Rojas kasama si Mix Bustos, at syempre at courtside kasama rin natin si Siege Tantenko. And we would like to greet everybody watching right now, including our fellow panel member Boom Labrusca. Papeng!
Papeng! Idol Boom, magandang hapon. Nagpapabati din pala, partner, ang parents ni Shaq Alanes na si Sir Peter at si Ma'am Luz Alanes.
Yan, maraming salamat po, Mr. and Mrs. Alanes, for tuning in. And let's see if Shaq will catch fire dito sa second half. 42-33 ang ating talaan. Unang possession mapupunta sa Lyceum Pirates. Wala ang pupuntahan. Si Jesper Ayaay, montik ng maagaw ni Donald Tangkwa ang bola.
It's interesting, Anton. Coach Topek started off with Noah Lugo. Because of his performance earlier, he has confidence in him that he can kind of bring them back in the second half.
We have another half to play, so if you're part of Coach Topex Robinson's team, you can't put your head down. Kailangan tuloy pa rin yung kumpiyansa para makabalik sa larong ito. Samantala, Tangkwa call for an offensive foul.
Magandang move sana yun, no? Kaso medyo may hawi action niya lalo mula kay Tangwa as he was called for that offensive foul.
Pero ito makes yung familiar high-low play ng mga bedista. De La Cruz inside to Tangwa. Good intention, napasobra lang yung hawi.
Kasi nakita niya yung defense yung parang nag-help sa kanya yung weak side defense. So, kinailangan niya medyo hawiin yun. Unfortunately, medyo nahuli lang ng ating mga referees.
Lugo. Naagawan ni Sara. All the way, Koga. Oh! Almost a chase down block para kay Jeb Bulawan. Pero, naunang tumama yung bola sa glass bago natapik ni Jeb Bulawan. Let's take a look at it one more time. Klaradong-klarado po. Tumama muna sa glass yung bola bago nasupalpal ni Jeb Bulawan.
At hindi natin na-mention kanina, no? Napakaganda ng pinapakita ni Ryusei Koga. Sa kanya nagsa-start ang defensive presence itong Red Lions. He gets stops, siyang nangunguna sa fast break, and he got that easy 2 points.
Koga, so far just 4 points in this game. But he is their best shooter, talking about the Red Lions side. Arthur De La Cruz having trouble getting the ball across. Naitawid nila ang bola. Koga, pinasa kay Sorella. Another high-low play. And Tangwa sa pagkakataong iyon, naitapos yung offensive opportunity.
At maganda at ini-exploit nila yung high-low action na yun. Alam ng Red Lions na mas malaki sila, kaya they have better opportunities to convert on those kinds of passes.
Big-to-big action naman ang pinakita ng Lyceum. Bulawan to Gabayni. Tangwa recovers the loose ball. Tangwa! Wala. He will head to the line for 2.
And very strong start by Tangwa, even with Adiogun on the bench. He is providing that spark wala sa bench ng Red Lions.
Ito yung high-low action na sinasabi natin kanina, Mix. Very critical sa high-low play yung passing ability ng power forward.
Yes, besides the passing ability, the positioning also na papasahan mo. Kasi hindi ka pwede magtagal dun eh. Kung magtagal ka dun, matatawagan ka ng 3 seconds. So, it's about the positioning, the way you seal your man, and the way you receive the ball to make that basket.
At yun na nga yung ginawa ni Donald Tangwa. He sealed this man deep, had good footwork to turn around and score. Donald Tangwa meron ng 7 puntos dito sa larong ito, coming off the bench for the 2nd straight game. Jesper Ayaay umatake. Ayaay able to score.
Good first step there by Ayaay. He saw the speed mismatch, kaya naunahan niya doon ang kanyang defender.
At dahil gustong maka-generate ng mga turnovers ng Lyceum, they are employing some full court pressure, pero madaling na itawid ni Yusei Koga ang bola. 10 segundo. Yun na lang ang natitira dito sa shot clock ng San Beda, and the pesky defense of the Pirates bothering the Red Lions.
Good half-court set defense there by the Red Lions as they prevented another opportunity to make an attempt by the Pirates.
Mark Malabana na nag-start para sa Lyceum at shooting guard. Binalik na naman ni Coach Topex Robinson. Malabanan had that 3 in the first quarter but hasn't scored since. 10 ang kalamangan ng San Beda. Alam mo, sa unang pagkakataon ngayong season, yung first unit ng San Beda, ginagamit na yung full court pressure ni Coach Jamaic. Hindi natin nakita yon in the early games of San Beda.
Yes, no, kasama yan siguro sa game plan ni Coach Jamaic na to start strong, no, with that loss against Letran. Kailangan magsimula na sa first guy sila yung defense eh. So makikita ng off-the-bench players nila na if I want to be in that position, I have to imitate, I have to see the example led by my starters.
Minsan kasi you pattern your defensive sequences, your defensive schemes sa materyales mo eh. Pero syempre dahil nagbago na ang ihip ng hangin, San Beda kailangan makabangon dahil natalo nga sila sa Letran. Coach Jamaic taking matters into his own hands, requiring pati yung first group na mag-press na rin. Let's go now to Siege Tantenko. Siege?
Yes, kasama ko ngayon ang tatay ni Shaq Alanes na si Mr. Peter Alanes. Daddy, kanino po nagmana ang inyong anak?
Sa akin nagmana yan kasi nung kabataan ko, naglalaro ako ng basketball. Tapos naging varsity ko ng school. College ako.
Daddy, sigurado ako bilang player, meron kayong masasabi tungkol sa kakaibang coaching style ni Sir Topex. Daddy, ano sa tingin nyo? Magpe-pay off ba yung risks na ginagawa ni Coach Topex?
Magaling si Coach Topex umawak ng team. Kasi dati rin siyang PBA player. Marami siyang naituturo dito sa LPU na mga basketball player ng LPU. Sa tingin ko, malayo mararating itong LPU at marami pa itong ipapanalong game sa mga susunod na laro nila.
Ako, Daddy, maraming salamat po sa interview. Good luck po sa inyong anak. Back to you, Anton. Nick?
Maraming salamat, Siege. Yan po si Peter Alanes, ama ni Shaq Alanes. At nakausap nga natin si Shaq kanina. And we asked him the very curious question, bakit Shaq ang pangalan mo? Obviously, it's because of Shaquille O'Neal. Pero ito yung reason. Kasi pinanganak si Shaq Alanes 1994. Yun yung kasikatan ni Shaquille O'Neal, pati ni Hakeem Olajuwon. They were actually choosing between Hakeem or Shaquille. Ang pinili nila, Shaquille.
Yes, kasi peak nga ni Shaquille nung mga oras na yun with the Orlando Magic.
So ayan, si Shaquille Alanes, yan ang kwento kung bakit Shaq ang tinawag sa kanya ng kanyang mga magulang na si Luz at si Peter. And let's see kung mag-iinit na si Shaq Alanes, leading scorer for Lyceum. Right now, he only has 2 points. Embida drives baseline. Embida too strong on the reverse. Napulot ni De La Cruz ang loose ball. Red Lions have to get it across. Pinasa kay Sorella at makakaset up sila ng kanilang opensa. Goga, hinahanap si Adiogun. Binalik kay Goga. And a lot of action away from the ball. Nasa ball. Itong si Embida, Ola Adiogun could not believe it.
Well, again, with this height and ang kanyang build, minsan yung mga moves niya hindi na sinasadya eh. Or kung matamaan man talagang titilapon katulad ni Embida kasi sanay nga naman si Adiogun.
Ayun, tumama yung kaliwang braso ni Ola Adiogun sa panga ni G. Embida. Kaya naman tinawagan ng foul si Ola Adiogun. That's his 3rd personal foul as we see Coach Jamaic Harin. Full-blooded San Beda alumnus, went to San Beda, grade school, high school, and college. Pero ito yung unang pagkakataon na siya magko-coach as a head coach ng kanyang alma mater.
As we see, I got to talk to him earlier and I asked him, of course, coming from the juniors program, how was he able to transition yung kanyang defensive system? And aminado siya na medyo struggling pa ngayon, syempre. Early in the season, he came in the team medyo hindi katagalan. So, it's still a work in progress. And then ang kagandahan kay Coach Jamaic, marami siyang tricks up his sleeve. And we must credit on what he can do for his team.
Coach Jamaic rin, of course, is known for his 13 years bilang head coach ng Ateneo Blue Eaglets. 8 championships in those 13 years.
Yes.
Not bad, Mix.
Yes.
Not bad.
Not bad. And really a very good percentage, no? Siyempre, ng kanyang mga players na nag-shine to their collegiate and professional careers.
Samantala, Noah Lugo, umaarangkada, or rather, that was Taladua bringing the ball down for Lyceum, and it led to a basket from the captain, G. Embida. 10 na lang ang kalamangan ng San Beda. Magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 91 dito lang sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action. This is the usual scene dito sa arena sa lungsod ng San Juan, lalo na dito sa ating special segment, Smile You're on Cam. Kaya naman, inimbitahan po namin lahat ng mga estudyante, mga NCAA fans na manood ng live dito sa arena sa lungsod ng San Juan. And there's a very good chance na makakasama kayo dito sa ating Smile Your On Cam segments.
Nakakatuwa talaga no, when the crowd gets featured sa Smile Your On Cam. Very lively at gusto mag-participate sa segment natin na yun.
Fast play of the game brought to you by Smart Live the Smart Life. GMB finishing that play para sa Lyceum Pirates. Tignan natin kung makakabawi ang Red Lions. Mintes ang tira ni Sara. Here come the Pirates.
Adjustment now by Coach Topex, switching to a 2-3 zone defense as Embida gets that bucket in. He wants the Red Lions to shoot from the outside at makakuha ng lower percentage shots.
Nakarami na mix si Embida dito sa quarter na ito. He's got 5 points in the quarter. 5 of his 7 points in the game. De La Cruz, pinasa sa kanto. Tonko for 3, nothing but net.
That's okay for Coach Topex, no? Importante lang, capitalize without Ola, Adiogin, or Pierre Tangqua. Just make them shoot from the outside and hopefully they miss.
Malabanan. Masyadong malakas. Embida. Supalpal ni Junjun Bonsubre. Pero 2 beses siyang nagkaroon ng pagkakataon na may shoot yung bola. Bitin nga lang yung mga tinira ni Embida.
Great desire by Embida, not giving up on that play, and he was rewarded. He's getting rewarded for those 2 free throws.
JV Mocon. Alam mo, napaka-talented nitong si JV Mocon, and I'm sure the entire San Beda community is just waiting na magkaroon ng breakout game. Itong prized recruit ng San Beda. It's only his 2nd year. So bata pa itong si JV Mocon, but very talented, especially during his Red Cubs days.
Yes, JV Mocon, one of the promising big men no, para sa Red Lions. As marami siyang matututunan from his veteran big men in Art De La Cruz and Ola Diogon.
Kasi syempre, pag-graduate ni Art De La Cruz, ito nang si JV Mocon ang papalit sa kanya. He's got the skill set of Arthur De La Cruz. He's got the body type also of an Arthur De La Cruz. Tonko. De La Cruz to Cabanag. Balik sa double figures ang kalamangan ng Red Lions. Foul on Junjun Bonsubre.
Nag-adjust din, Anton, no, ang defense ng Red Lions. Kanina they were going full court man-to-man. Now it's like they're going on a zone trap.
Ito yung play na pinag-usapan natin kanina, Mix. Embida not giving up despite missing on those shot attempts. Three points now in the game for Taladua. At enjoy ang ating mga kasama dito sa loob ng arena sa lungsod ng San Juan. This is only our first game ngayong araw. Mamaya, magandang bakbakan to. Mix Letran kontra San Sebastian.
It should be a good game, no? Kasi both teams looking to gain their momentum. Medyo hindi sila nabiyaan ng early wins kaagad. And JRU looking to get their 3rd win. And San Sebastian babawi din mula sa kanilang pagkatalo.
That's the 4th team foul in the quarter para dito sa Lyceum. Approaching the final 4 minutes dito sa quarter na ito. Tonko, ginamit ang screen ni JV Mocon. De La Cruz fires a 3 and shows us his touch.
Ganda nung touch doon ni Art De La Cruz. One of the things na kanyang na-improve besides his ball handling ay ang kanyang tira mula sa labas.
Samantala, able to absorb the contact was Soliman. Unang puntos para kay Soliman dito sa labang ito. 60-50. Lamang pa rin ang 5-time defending champion, San Beda College. JV Mocon underneath.
Nakikita na nga natin ang burden si JV Mocon. With his quality minutes, he is producing for Coach Jamay.
Taladua, linabas ang bola. Baltazar to Soliman. Soliman throws it to the corner. Embida wants it. He gets it. Embida fades away. Unable to convert. Mocon with the board.
For Lyceum, they're down by 12. You have to get a stop at the same time convert kasi baka mabaliwala yung pag-stop mo at the same time. You're just gonna turn the ball over. So it's important for them to be efficient on their offense.
Speaking of offense, panoorin natin itong galaw ni Soliman. This strong move of the game is brought to you by Smart. Live the smart life. At nasa penalty na, Migs, ang Lyceum. This is not good news for the fans of the Pirates sapagkat meron pa tayong 2 minuto at 54 na segundo dito sa third quarter.
For me, Anton, free throw shooting is very, very important. No matter kung first quarter ba yan, second quarter ba yan. Kasi itong weapon mo eh. 'Di ba? For the opponent, kung ifa-foul ka niya, magdadalawang isip siya because he may know that you can convert on those free throws.
And the reason why Junjun Ponsubre is on the free throw line right now was because he sealed his man well with that high-low action na pinag-usapan natin kanina pa. Very evident kasi sa opensa ng Red Lions yung high-low play. The communication of the bigs underneath.
Magandang na-execute nila yun kasi kaya naman nila mag-match up sa bigs eh. So they get to get those shots right in.
Speaking of getting some shots in, that's something that Alanes hasn't been able to do dito sa larong ito. As Jeremy Cabanan floats that one up and in, meron na siyang 6 na puntos.
Very nice for your San Pedro Red Lions. Your second unit really delivering well. No? Kahit wala yung starters mo, alam mo ang bench mo ay kaya mag-produce.
66-50. Ito na ang pinakamalaking kalamangan sa laro para sa San Beda. Joseph Gabayni nagparamdam na matapos ang isang malamyang first half. Joseph Gabayni now with 5 points in the game. Foul on Jeff Bulawan, and Ponsubre will head back to the free throw line kasi nga nasa penalty na ang Lyceum.
And Lyceum is committing too many fouls, no? Kasi primarily because they might be a step late. Maaring nakatalikod sila sa depensa at nauunahan sila ng bilis ng itong San Beda Red Lions.
Junjun Ponsubre, isa na namang produkto ng San Beda Red Cubs basketball program. He comes from a long line of big men from that San Beda High School basketball program. We're talking guys like Ford Arao, Chris Javier, Fonso Botladera, and now we see Junjun Ponsubre playing here for the Red Lions.
It's really nice, no, na ang mga big man ng San Beda Red Cubs at Red Lions ay nag-excel sa collegiate level.
Joseph Gabayni, gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, nagpaparamdam na. Meron na siyang 7 puntos dito sa larong ito. He averages 11 per game.
For Joseph Gabayni, 5 points and 4 rebounds. He has to step up his game, no? Dahil medyo hindi sila nakaka-close or nakaka-abandon dito sa larong ito. He has to make his presence felt. Lalo na at wala si Adiogo at si Tangkuwa.
Ranville Tongco knocking down a jumper. He's got 7 points. Shaq Alanes. And if you can't get your game going, perhaps one way to get more relaxed is to score from the free throw line.
Yes, no. Yun nga, stress out din natin na puhunan yan eh. Diba? So once you get fouled, take advantage of those opportunities. Even though walang bantayan, it's really a mental game, no? So for the free throw shooter, you have to make sure that you get those free throws in.
Shaq Alanes, tubong Dasmariñas, Cavite. Nagsimulang maglaro at the age of 6. First varsity experience, St. Jude College sa Cavite. Actually, naglaro pa yan ng high school basketball sa NCAA Juniors para sa EAC and even played Team B in EAC in his first year in college bago lumipat sa LPU. Hirit ni Steven Icaza, kaya pa yan, bounce back Pirates.
Yes, kayang-kaya pa talaga to, no? 13 points. It's a marginable, kayang-kaya pa itong habulin itong lamang na ito.
JV Mocon quietly has 6 points in this game. Lugo, errant pass. Donko, bobble the basketball. Babalik ang bola sa Lyceum.
Alam mo, Anton, kayang-kaya pa talaga to dahil penalty na rin ang San Beda. So if you're Lyceum, you just want to keep on attacking, take advantage of the mismatches in speed or in quickness. Makakuha pa sila ng fouls at pwede nilang ma-trim down itong lead na to coming into the fourth quarter.
Tsaka minsan ang sakit ng mga teams na favorites, tuwing nakakalamang sila na malaki, they tend to relax.
Yes, no, that is somehow a nature, but it's just up to everybody else in the coaching staff not to feel that way.
Jeremer Cabanag.
Too many steps by Jeremer Cabanag.
So that's back-to-back missed opportunities para sa San Beda. Siguro nagulat sila, Migs, dahil sobrang naunahan nila yung depensa ng Lyceum.
Yes, for Cabanag, medyo na-excite siya doon kasi he knows that time is na medyo konti na lang yung oras doon and hindi na namalayan. He committed that third step.
Small ball lineup ang pinasok ngayon ni Coach Jamaic
Ice
Karim.
Reyes for Manville
Mga
Tongo.
mabibilis na gwardya, Cabanag, Ice Reyes. You have Presbitero in there. JV Moncon is the last line of defense.
Yes, because he is preventing for Lyceum to make another point, no? Make 2 or 3 points para makuha na yung turnovers na yun ulit at makadagdag pa sa kanilang score.
Manville Tongo for Jeremer
16.7
Cabanag.
seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 70 to 55. The biggest lead of San Beda was at 16 points. Pagkakataon para sa Lyceum na maipasok ang huling basket dito sa quarter na ito.
Execution is key, no? With 15 seconds, they just have to make shots like that by Gabayni and get good stops again.
Pirates showing their own version of a high-low play. Tonko has to fire. Bit in. Gabayni with a rebound. Gabayni, hinagis ang bola!
At the
Bit
end
in.
of the third, it's 70 to 57.
Pagkatapos ng tatlong mainit na quarters, lamang pa rin ang San Beda, 70 to 57. Makakabalik pa kaya ang Lyceum Pirates? Alamin sa pagbabalik ng NCAA Season 91 dito lang sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Bagamat naghahabol ang Lyceum Pirates sa puntong ito kontra sa San Beda, marami pa rin ang naniniwala na makakabalik ang kanilang kubunan dito sa larong ito. Isa na dyan si Bea. Pero sa kabilang panig naman, hirit ni Brent. Go for the kill. Animo San Beda beat Lyceum. We have arrived at the fourth and final quarter. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok ngayon at Ton Rojas kasama si Mix Bustos. And of course, we have at courtside, Siege Tantenko. Mix, for the final quarter, ano ang kailangan gawin ng Lyceum para makabalik dito sa larong ito?
Well, it's just a play at the time. No? They don't have to look at the score even though they're down by 13. They just have to make key stops. Along with those key stops is they have to score on their offense, just execute on their half-court plays. If they if they force turnovers, kailangan makapitalize nila yon. So, unti-unti lang, no? Unti-unti lang if you're the Pirates.
Pirates playing, of course, today without Victor Gijol, who is their tallest player on the lineup, 6'9". Gijol suspended after throwing a close fist at J.R. Octeco of the CSB Blazers. Pero sinabi nga ni Coach Topex Robinson nung nakausap natin siya kanina, Mix, it doesn't matter who's available. What's important is that every player who's on the floor competes.
Yes, no. Yun lang naman ang kailangan eh. They just have to outwork, they just have to compete and just bring out the best kung ano ang pwede nilang magawa sa loob ng playing court.
At syempre, dahil ito ang huling quarter ng laro, todo bigay na. Ang kupunan ng Lyceum, kitang-kita naman, they're sticking to these red shirts like glue.
What's nice about the Pirates, so even though they're down, you can see in their body language that they're still competing. Alam nila na hindi pa sila out dito. Alam nila na kaya pa nilang humabol. And it's, if you're the coaching staff, you must be thrilled. At matutuwa ka sa pinapakita ng players mo.
Tonko, nagpakawala ng tres. In and out. Rebound Lyceum. G. Embida. Umatake. Embida with a left hand.
Namuntik mag-traveling si Embida doon. Buti na lang nasalo na yun. And for that layup.
Ito na yung pinakamagandang performance ni G. Embida. 11 points, season high for him dito sa NCAA.
And that's just 4 possessions, no? And Lyceum getting these opportunities, they can cut it down to 9. And pakita lang nila na kaya pa nilang dumepensa at mahaba-habang action pa ito ng basketball.
Embida with the left hand. Fast play of the game brought to you by Smart. Live the smart life. At nakakatulong ito para sa Lyceum na naka-attack mode sila to stop the clock at makakuha ng puntos from the free throw line. Jesper Ayaay, one of 7 new additions sa kupunan ni Coach Topex Robinson ngayong season 91.
As we can see, no, the full court defense, they want to stop the offense of the Red Lions, force some turnovers, and use their turnovers as their offense.
Goga, naitawid ang bola. 3 guys who can handle the ball well, 3 guards on the floor para kay Coach Jamay. Sara stops, pops, and connects.
Nakausap na natin to si Dan Sara kanina, no? He's ready to fill in the shoes for Pacer, and he really works on his individual game as he gets to convert shots like those.
Ranville Tonko absorbing the contact and completing that fast break drive. Meron na siyang 9 puntos dito sa laro.
Magandang pangangatawan doon ni Raj Tonko, no? Na-squeeze niya yung kanyang shot doon and he get that shot in.
Back-to-back blocks para kay Donald Tangwa. Maski 6'5 lang itong si Donald Tangwa, showing us that he can be efficient both on offense and defense. Gulpe de gulat tactics ang ginawa ng mga bedista dito sa simula ng 4th quarter. Back to 16 ang kanilang kalamangan. Look at this defensive play mula sa Red Lions ng San Beda College, and it led to this. A strong move brought to you by Smart. Live the smart life. Ranville Tonko, or Raj Tonko, as a lot of people call him, yung kanyang nickname. Playing for Coach Jamay Karin. Good experience playing for the RPU also, itong si Tonko. And we know Coach Jamay also coached the RPU team. Now he's coaching his alma mater for the first time. And his team is on top, 76-60 dito sa 4th quarter. High-low action. Humingi ng goaltending ang Lyceum. Or rather, yes, Lyceum. They got it. Panoorin natin muli.
And that was a good play, no? He recognized that he was underneath the basket. Good thing he got that goaltend.
Tangwa, offensive rebound, linabas ang bola kay Sara. Goga. Umaatake. Goga, cross-court pass. Tonko for 3. Wala. Lead pass na agaw ni Arthur De La Cruz. Tonko to Koga.
Good recognition on the fast break. It starts with practice. You have those fast break drills that is applied in situations just like that by Koga.
Yusei Koga meron ng 9 puntos dito sa larong ito. Kabaini. Fakes. Fire. Supalpal na naman ni Donald Tangwa. Sara will head back to the line for 2.
Good aggressive play there by Dan Sara. He saw the opening right there, no? Kaya nakuha niya yung foul na yun.
Sharing the wealth. Yan ang pinapakita ng Red Lions dito sa larong ito.
At the line, Roldan Sara.
Roldan Sara, after that 1-game suspension, making his presence felt dito sa larong ito. Meron na siyang 8 puntos. At alam mo, Mix, kwento sa akin ni Dan Sara na he was watching the Letran game from school. Pumasok daw siya during the time na nasuspend siya kontra sa Letran San Beda with 17 assists. Letran Lyceum, excuse me, with 13 in this game. Balikan natin si Siege Tantenko.
Yes, Anton, kasama ko ngayon si JP Mendoza, dating key player ng San Beda Red Lions. JP, lamang kayo ngayon pero kilala sa late game surges ang Lyceum. Ano sa tingin mo kailangan gawin ng Red Lions para ma-maintain yung lead?
Kailangan lang nilang i-continue yung pag-share ng bola sa bawat isa. Kasi yung first half, medyo kanya-kanya sila eh. So ngayon sa half, siguro nagiging okay na kasi share nila yung bola.
JP, fearless forecast. Ano sa tingin mo? 6 feet?
Tiwala ako sa kanila at tiwala ako sa sistema ni Coach Jamay. Kaya-kaya nilang mag-6 feet na yan sa season.
Maraming salamat, JP. Good luck sa larong to. Back to you, Anton.
Maraming salamat, Siege. Medyo nagulat si JP sa tanong ni Siege, pero I'm very surprised at how composed he was.
Yes, no. It's still early to tell, but it's good to have those kinds of goals. Diba? Goal setting yan para sa team mo. Even though it's a long season, you have to make them keep that in mind para makamit ang kanilang ultimate objective.
Siyempre, iba na ang feeling kapag nailagay mo ang iyong pangalan sa history books ng pinakaunang collegiate sports league ng Pilipinas, ang NCAA. Wala pa nakakagawa ng 6 feet sa kasaysayan ng NCAA. At ito ang pagkakataon ng Red Lions na magawa yon dito sa ika-71 season ng NCAA. But it's a long road for the Red Lions. Sinabi nga ni Coach Jamay Karin, this is not a sprint.
Tama, no? Unti-unti lang. Hindi mo pwedeng madaliin. Hindi mo pwedeng i-one time, no? Kumbaga parang sprint. Dapat pacing lang. Still a long season to go. Marami ka pang nadadaanan na obstacles along the way. And you will learn, just like their loss in Letran. It was for sure a learning experience for Coach Jamaica and his team.
Tingin mo ba, mix, malaking bagay yung pagkatalo nila sa Letran early in the season kasi nakaramdam na sila ng pagkatalo. Right away, they had a chance to get back to the drawing board. Nakatulong kaya yon sa San Beda?
For sure, nakatulong yun. No? So, syempre, as a coach, at this part of the season, you would want to commit your mistakes early. Sabi nga rin ni Ola Adiogong kanina, nung nakausap natin na wake-up call yun para sa kanila. Mabuti nang natalo ngayon, nakita na natin yung mga mistakes natin ngayon. At hindi nila, according to him, hindi nila nilaro yung talagang 100% San Beda game, no? And still a long season to go. Marami pa silang chance to make up for those mistakes.
Mix, you've been part of many teams. What's better? Magkaroon ka ng isang unbeaten streak tapos matalo sa unang pagkakataon late in the season or matalo ka early in the season?
Mas pipiliin ko na, Anton, yung matalo ka early in the season. Kasi syempre, may mga mental and emotional aspect yan. Eh. So if you get beaten early in the season, medyo kakayanin at mas makaka-bounce back ka. We've seen teams that really, you know, cruising sila all the way from the top and then get medyo matatalo sa bandang dulo. Medyo mas masakit yun kasi pumuhunan ka eh. Diba? At the same time, yung mental aspect mo, it's harder to recover. And for San Beda, it looks like they're on the right track.
Samantala, Yusei Goga able to knock down a triple pero may banggaan sa ilalim with 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in this game. 15-point lead for San Beda. Panoorin natin muli kung ano ang nangyari. Look at the bottom portion of your screens.
Embida had to push Tangkua away because of his size and strength, no? And that was a foul off the ball. Unfortunately, Koga hit that 3. And
official na ika-count ng ating referees yung tira ni Yusei Goga dahil nangyari simultaneously yung banggaan sa ilalim sa pagitan ni Edgar Marata at Michael Sorella. So counted yung 3-point shot ni Yusei Goga at may kasama pang foul sa ilalim. Kasabay kasi. Sabay nangyari.
San Beda is up 85 to 67. Even though it's for Lyceum, it's hard to get back kahit 4 minutes na lang ang nalalabi. As we see Judiel Tavara
Bakit
tweeting.
mukha pa ding fresh ang mga players? Especially Raj Tongko. Super cute. Ayan, yung mga fans ni
Fans.
Raj Tongko with 9 points in this game. Ito naman, hirit ni Sahonas.
Yes.
Habol Lyceum. O, naniniwala pa. Itong si A. Sahonas na makakahabol ang kanyang kuburan with under 4 minutes to go. At
Yes.
marami na tayo nakikitang fouls away from the ball, Mix.
Yes, no. We can see that it's all because of the illegal screens or medyo frustrated or medyo parang gigil, no, by that illegal screen by Tangkua. Lyceum really needs to capitalize on those mistakes by sa Beda Red Lions. And as I was saying earlier, no, even though it's kind of hard to recover with the limited time remaining, your Lyceum, it's not yet over for your objectives. You're a learning team, you're a new team, and for them to match up with San Beda like this, you just have to get your small victories and use them coming into the next game.
Medyo malaki na kasi ang kalamangan ng San Beda and time is running out for the Pirates. Ankle breaker from Roldan Sara got his teammates off of their seats. Michael Sorella with the putback. And the Red Lions making a statement today, leading by 18. Ito ang pinakamalaking kalamangan para sa Red Lions. Ito yung ankle breaker kanina ni Roldan Sara. Hindi lang na ipasok yung tira, pero Michael Sorella walang bumax out. Kaya naman, naka-easy 2 si Sorella underneath. #20 assists na ang naitala ng San Beda dito sa larong ito. And they are number 2 in the league in terms of that department, averaging 22.3 assists per game, Mix.
So they're nearing their averages already. This must be a good stat, no? Di pa tapos ang game, 3 minutes left. You can still outscore that assist stat there.
Marata. Umatake. Malabanan for 3. At babalik ang bola sa San Beda. You were talking about when a game is already out of reach, gaya nitong larong ito, coaches usually make these goals for the next game. At mamaya pag-uusapan natin kung ano kaya ang mga goals ni Coach Topex moving forward. Sa ngayon, lamang pa rin ng San Beda, 87-69. Malapit na tayo sa dulo ng ating laban sa pagitan ng San Beda at Lyceum. Sa mga fans na nandito ngayon, smile, you're on cam. And to all the NCAA fans, we'd like to remind you guys that the NCAA games are being broadcast live worldwide on ABS-CBN Sports in Action, particularly in the United States, Canada, countries in the Middle East, and Europe, Australia, Japan, and the rest of the Asia Pacific. At mapapanood nyo din po ang NCAA available via live streaming on the online platform tfc.tv. Now, if you're Coach Topex Robinson, this game is already out of reach. Mix, what are you telling your players para ma-motivate sila to finish strong?
Well, isa sa mga philosophies nga ni Coach Topex ay ang kanilang perseverance, ang kanilang mental toughness. The first 2 games, they were really struggling offensively pero nakahabol sila ng bandang dulo. Just keep on motivating your players. Hindi importante ang score, hindi importante kung ano mga nasa stat sheet, ang importante kung anong nagagawang tama at kung ano ang mga pwedeng i-improve on. Siyempre may mga strengths and weaknesses yan, no? So, i-highlight yung strengths, improve on the weaknesses, and just use it to keep on getting better.
Now, I have another question about the top 2 scorers of Lyceum. Hindi gumawa masyado si Shaq Alanes, just 3 points in the game. And then Joseph Gabayni, just 9 points in this game. If you're Gabayni and you're Alanes, ano yung mindset mo dapat moving forward? Paano sila makakabangon for their next game?
Well, of course, recognizing that kind of stat line. Last game, they provided their offense well. Ngayon, medyo hindi sila pinalad. There must be some kind of frustration or disappointment, no? But it's important to leave these kinds of things behind again, malayo pa ang season. This is a very good and talented San Beda team at they're just going to use the motivation from their teammates, sa kanilang coaching staff at sa kanilang community na mag-provide ng better performance coming into their next game.
Meron silang 2 araw ng ensayo para paghandaan ng kanilang susunod na laban, which is against JRU sa Friday, July 24, dito pa rin sa San Juan Arena. 2 p.m. po yan. That's the next game of Lyceum. Para naman sa San Beda, they play again on Thursday at ang kanilang mga katapat, College of St. Benilde. Ayan po ang Red Army na nagnanais na makamit ang makasaysayang 6 feet ngayong season 91 ng NCAA, and he is the man tasked to lead the Red Lions to that historic feat, Coach Jamaic Harin.
And not only to credit Coach Jamaic Harin also but his coaching staff, because for you to be able to execute on what you need to do, kailangan din ma-hone ang iyong skills and talents, di ba? So, syempre, to be able to be fit with that system, kailangan din i-improve mo rin kung ano ang kailangan mong gawin. For Art De La Cruz, he really improved on his ball handling at binigyan na siya ng license to shoot from the outside. So, credit everybody from that San Beda staff.
As I mentioned a while ago, itong si Arthur De La Cruz, leading MVP candidate. Ang kanyang player average value is 68.33. Trailing him is Mr. Brightside, Bright Acueti, with 68.25 yung kanyang PAV or player average value. And right now at third place is Earl Scotty Thompson, the reigning MVP, at 65.5. So sila namumuna sa MVP race ngayong season 91, Mix.
Yes, no. For Perpetual Help, you must be proud of these two players because they're really performing well.
Samantala, Roldan Sara tumapboard pa. What a comeback game for Roldan Sara. 11 points after serving that 1-game suspension.
That's really a good. This is really a good performance for Dan Sara. Bumawi siya no, from that suspension, and this is a good start for him to prepare for bigger games as he will fill in the shoes for Baser.
Yun nga, banggit natin, Baser Amer, namamaga pa rin yung kanyang kanang balikat at hindi natin alam kung gaano katagal mawawala si Baser Amer. San Beda using a wait-and-see approach. So, ang ibig sabihin nun, kung di makakalaro si Baser Amer, they don't know how long Roldan Sara will have to step up as the main point guard ng San Beda.
Yun lang naman no? It's just always about being ready. Kahit hindi si Roldan Sara yan, kahit kaposisyon ni Dan Sara like Ice Reyes or Raj Tongko, just be ready. Just provide on what you need to do. After all, it's a team sport. It's a team effort to win games, di ba?
Tsaka ang injury sa basketball, hindi talaga may iwasan yan. You have to be ready, and looking ready right now are the Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights. Bakbakan to. Coach Alden Ayo will try to lead his team to another victory kontra sa San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags ni Coach Rodney Santos. Makakasama po ninyo Andre Felix at syempre si Coach Olsen Racela for that game.
Letran looking to edge their momentum. They're at 3 wins.
No defeats.
No defeats. No? So, for them, it's looking to win again.
Gusto nilang mapantayan yung 4-0 record ng Perpetual. San Sebastian naman, 1-2. They want to reach 500. As we are just waiting for the final score, San Beda looking to reach 100 again, Mix.
Yes. It's not an unattainable feat. They have to get a stop here and for them to reach 100 points.
Kasi kontra Mapua at EAC, they scored past 100. But San Beda looks like we'll just dribble it out. Coach Mike Harin pumping his fist, giving a high five to every member on his bench right now. Bounce back victory with a statement for the Red Lions.
Statement indeed. This is what they've been dying for, no? Talagang makabawi sila from that loss. Good victory for the San Beda Red Lions, and for the Lyceum Pirates, it's not a bad game for them. They showed signs of brilliance. They showed energy. They outworked the Red Lions at times, and this should be a learning experience for them.
3-1 na ang kartada ng San Beda College Red Lions under coach Jamaica rin ang ating final score, 97-74. Babalik po ang NCAA Season 91 dito lang sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Nakarating na po tayo sa dulo ng ating unang laban dito sa NCAA Season 91. Final score 97-74. Nagwagi ang 5-time defending champion San Beda Red Lions kontra sa Lyceum Pirates. Make statement game para sa kupunan ni Coach Jamaica rin.
Yes, it was highlighted by their 24 assists. It was because of their pressing defense. Automatic kapag nagkaroon sila ng stop, 3 guys, 4 guys. So they were able to execute right away, and really a good bounce back victory for the Red Lions.
At syempre, nanguna sa kanila ang kanilang veteran na si Arthur de la Cruz, leading candidate para sa MVP race. At kasama natin ngayon si Siege Tantenko at courtside. Siege?
Yes, kasama ko si Art na nakapagtala ng 22 points ngayong game na to. Art, naramdaman mo ba yung pressure to step up dahil wala si Baser?
There's always a pressure naman every time we step up the court. Pero kailangan lang namin harapin, and that's the real the world. Wala talaga siya, and kailangan namin mag-step up yung mga veterans. Pero sana mag-heal na si Baser, and we need them. We need some veteran more like him. Yun lang.
Whether or not Baser shows up at our next game, anong klaseng intensity ang maabangan ng fans mula sa'yo sa next game?
Hard work, kasi nawala yung hungry namin sa pagiging champion. Parang naging relax kami. Parang hindi na champion yung nilalaro namin kasi we had a long break. Pero good, nag-step up kami lahat ngayon. Kaya thankful ako na nanalo kami dito this game.
Art, maraming salamat. More hunger, more intensity ang maabangan natin sa kanilang next game. Ano sa tingin nyo, Anton? Meg?
Well, Siege, sa tingin ko, ibang klase talaga ang pinapakita ni Arthur de la Cruz ngayong Season 91 ng NCAA. He's showing that he's ready. I think I might be talking ahead right here, but he looks ready to go pro dahil dati big man moves lang pinapakita ni Arthur de la Cruz. Now he's showing the entire package. Nakaka-puntos, nakaka-rebound, nakaka-set up pa ng kanyang mga kakampi.
And that is a conscious effort by Art. Talking to him earlier, talagang pinaghahandaan niya since last year na siya ngayon. He's really aspiring to go pro and really improving on his offensive game, his dribbling, his outside shooting. Kasi pagdating sa pros niyan, hindi natin masabi, baka ipaglaro siya ng number 2 position or 3 position. So he's really getting ready and using his experience here to be ready for the pros.
And another MVP-type performance for Arthur de la Cruz. 22 big points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists to lead his team to victory. Pero hindi pa tayo tapos sa ating susunod na laban. Letran kontra San Sebastian. Isa na namang classic encounter between two very storied teams. Great working with you, Migs.
Great working with you, partner. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine, teammate. And we have a lot more games ahead of us here in Season 91. Once again, wagi ang San Beda kontra sa Lyceum 97-74. Sa ngalan ni Direk Abet Ramos, Manong Mark Morado, Siege Tantenko, Migs Bustos at lahat ng mga bumubuo ng ABS-CBN Sports, ako po ang inyong lingkod, Anton Rojas, nagsasabing huwag po kayong alis dahil susunod na bakbakan sa pagitan ng Golden Stags at Knights dito sa NCAA Season 91. Ilabas ang galing.